we have no idea. There's a connoisseurs that do it very pretty job to and talk about interface information technologies in general allow it with any kind of the talk says. So there is always a human limit of the input to talk. And when you're looking for inferior, weak method train, any kind of the object reality existence will have always be suppressed, and any kind of the forces against our nature and our environmental preventing them to flourish, expansion and exist always. All those metaphors have been always in the future will be said the higher ability to surprise our terms. What we're looking for after every existent object in the reality right now, we can know it that in the possibilities of the other things could be, and in a possible way could be created if there would be any reason to some creator of this or just then it always goes all the things in state affinity price in the time and space will be and getting state how the states are transforming and what the powers are transforming them, what is the cause, what are those very nature issues, underlying issues, which is affecting and forcing to the state of their realities to be what they are. And this is very interesting to be asking question, of course, not all the existential of everything we already know, but the other possibilities can be possible to exist, what is of course not present or therefore exist in this kind of form, what is the reality of the can be observed. And of course the observability itself is of the observer, with the here common observer to get in there and kind of rationalize case questions, term solvers, to create a price, and even though itself the knowledge, understanding, intelligence are always subject, it's a material form and its energy balance to judge. So, to classify the balance, there was said the human body producing energy, and it will be sustainable for some animals. Yes, there is a plot of the human bodies, but those that the energy to keep it up would it be really the best power supply to any kind of the machines. Intelligence of the human brains, of course, itself might be better than a plenty of the other intelligence in a different price, but even any kind of intelligence you gotta be systematically compare the different states, objects, and how this realization can be output, input, control mechanism. And additional system engineering itself says you come up with the man. Alright, let's take it a state of the factor here. So let's go to rapid this conversation. Instead of I move it to the next conversation. It's like on any day of the meeting and the human interaction itself. So interaction of this and that time. In the 1990, 20 years ago, the interaction between the different humans and space, of course, it was pretty much the same. Telephone was exist already, so the telephone calls, but the mobile cell phones were really limited at last form to the general public in any kind of case. So it was a user specialist and some kind of extra group. So what we have now is the connectedness. We have all of these people have themselves the mobile phones. So anytime they have it getting inside the chest, all the systems are working towards the people's achieve the calls. What we get into the next time, we've got to get even harder time to be trying to input the limit, because the people are creating more of their own systems. There is more to also to clay up to them with empty systems, and because the purpose of themselves is also to will into concentration and play a limit of this. So what is on for having a differentiation change we were touched a couple of times. It's always changing like any kind of a mechanical things at a place. And if you kind of just you might be satisfied with the thought, you're moving on to the next step and looking for what the next to put here is a visibility to keep it up to provide us all the information to fight. And of course the plenty of the interested to wait is a going up to the place to all of the bottle proposals. As somebody might put, themselves to bringing out all the information about the board. And of all of this information in the people except for his, chat and everything else, and what play. But who are really to care of our choice to I reply all of those things if they are cured after that. They have already to achieve the highest metaphor of the things on and over, and therefore there is nothing in a price. But you very find out which they are all so price. So what does it mean? Hobbies or mechanics, electronics, psychology, science, fiction, wise. Right, the people with the true freedom. The freedom of themselves is to mean it because the humans themselves are prize. But why would be given after this? Why would be super and what kind of the occasion I be here? You know those machines or interaction between every humans and every beings and doings in the world and everything else, like a visionary. It's out of the context. It's how they be destroyed or parts where the police are prize. And if you're bringing out the occasion, the thing is what has to be chased with both exchange for a drive. And if we are able to willing to take it up with us inferiority of the peoples and themselves fights, it will be no the place existing. This is where purchase would have been my sociological interesting and historical looking for human traits. And traits and appreciation would have no be poverty themselves exist. What was up I say to the cell things with themselves organized by the poor physical laws, which are necessarily organized, example like a living biological object. This living biological object themselves are. So there's a cold one, and we're looking for after today's how the material all have organized in the world today's. This meaning that the station looking for the status. The highest every place is order and against it's a public cause. In a cause method form we have the cooperative cause in everything. And cooperative cause meaning that none of the organization, none of those mathematical have any logic behind themselves. There is no organization of any kind of any typicized in themselves. The cooperative cause is all the object in one state or all the objects into one closet encapsulation. What were you looking for when you think of those meetings? You're looking for what is all the properties and meaning for with people want to be achieved through the station. You don't ask us how you react to them unless you how you psychological react, but how you just let the things affect you and say, alright, this looks like pretty fine. I'm all over it. I'm going for it, whatever it is, and that's it. If it was good, then I'm all fun for it. And I'm gonna take it whatever it takes and whatever it does takes. So, what is it all about the need for it? You know, like Shower Chase, we and everybody else are now looking for of the kind of this is. So, when it is penetrates, the unlimited amount of information itself is a kind of a place. Okay, so how are they gonna bring it up to the cat if there is nothing to the themselves to keep it up the choice? Alright, the world. They haven't been transported and travel a bit in the world. So what is it here? The humans themselves. So there it is more interesting. It looks like it's a large warrior drought. It's over the snow vacation. You know exactly what is it. You know where we're going, where we're coming from, where we're going towards. Which is, and I'm looking for somehow using this possibility properties in for all sake of the goodness and the transportation advantage progress of the all goods to survive thrive. We have been always estimated, established reality existence. You say any kind of the action in terms of us treating for the single individuals of the existential and everything else have been always a property to be in kind of the danger of the world. Treating of these people and choice. So in these two couple of languages we have the changing here of names. It's a pressure that this kind the names they are kind of keep it and medicine is in language dictation understanding the system a logic behind what making these words. Alright, first we will analyze these words. Words are and pretty much have a similar allothermic form and a spelling. But expected here is a changing. We need immediately can find out the key, the price and the price syllables. We first of course understanding these two languages completely what difference here are between these two languages. Here it comes to Spain and Portuguese. Alright, the Spanish Portuguese are not antagonist in every possible way. Pretty much they have a present the same grammar and with meaning is romance, kind of the type of phrase. So vocabulary have, remember it, quite a similar, but the change is absolutely in a topic form. This is language is the treasure, changing weight, you gotta be the change, and here you're able to change the opinion of a persecution, different estimation, and here we have. So if you have enough punishment of the basic kind in the world, you wouldn't be to gain prize. And this is how the world and things themselves work. And it says that if you will be allowed to this kind of things to be right and going around, yeah, shape. And of course you gotta be looking for it, because anytime a change in this kind of change occur infinite times, they're dangerous. And of course be saying something what somebody else might be said. Alright, this is one thing. What's good is of the coffee when there is still a famine around. I mean, you have plenty of the things to be drink, but do you have anything to eat? That's the part of the when all the land has been used to coffee plantation. What about a thing in the years when you case? In the kind of the global trade, when you expect that you're not self-sufficient like anybody else, they're just splitting to everything to limit to taste. So you're more, therefore, just subject to the system of the world trade and world economy, and therefore you are absolutely subject to every change there, because all of your goods are produced, all things which you necessarily making you live are produced by the world economy, and it is changed. So they say this kind of persons and transhumanists what wanted themselves to make the human idea existence. These people were all power hungry. They were all the want to become the highest degree. And when you're looking for after a choice, how this represent, how they use their voices to getting more people to bandwagon. Oh, the kind of interest of this. As the creators is always interest of any object or subject which tells you itself a win to take all the rest. The rest of their everything and which is trying to fight. Like sort of change to talk of the self. If the one self have the 10,000 hours to the talk of a test, it's of course the starting point to the kind of the world to the speaking of trash. Well, I've been getting a little bit of scene of watch out that you have some little bit kind of the experience of the conversation and talking, and you're absolutely not the zero, but you're not to be, you give us scores in every single up the paraphrase. Everything in the universe is subjugated to rules, regulations, and everything in the world themselves does. The people themselves, the way they advertise try to work towards that because they never have the time to enjoy the result or the but this kind of thing work when they're more working, but do they really whatever can expect. Alright, now I have been some kind of the vision of the last what was the 10 years ago. But what about the 10 years ahead? Do you have a vision already what is the third condition? How does individuals are there? You said you made all the time observation how this are changed and observation price. And of course I got it myself in a few hours to sort of cover up all the things which was there. It takes time. It takes time to process, analyze, and to say like a CPU computer, you have the clock which is the maximum amount of output you can do. And this maximum amount of output was after to tell you all things which were the massive charge. Alright, let us go in. The question is here, you said to getting in and coming out. Well, this kind of a conversation I'm getting first. In here, I have an act or my own strategy or whatever you call this that I don't unquestion of the things or I don't uprise of the I don't go into details or times are not defined. Alright, more about